Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. You can find me all over social media under that girl Tam, mostly on Twitter and Instagram. You can find all of my information below in the description box, along with my website, www.enlightenedauntie.com. I have merchandise. I do have readings. I'm not going to be saying my books are always going to be open because I've got some new things that are going on. And so I don't know if I'm going to be doing client readings much anymore. So definitely get in where you fit in while the calendar is still open. Take advantage now. Today we are going to do a general reading. My readings are timeless, so I'm not putting dates on it. This reading is for my, who are we doing today? Mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading in nature. It won't resonate for everyone, so please take what you need and throw the rest out. I'm also getting ready to launch my own Oracle deck. I did a video on it, the box opening yesterday for Auntie on deck. The Tough Love Oracle. I have volumes 1 and 2. They'll be on sale on my website starting February the 12th, 2021 for Chinese New Year's. All right, so let's, honey. So just that alone, the pre-shuffle, I see that you are going in new directions. You are learning new things. You're ready to take a leap of faith and move forward. I love it. I've already pulled the oracles off camera. Got some interesting shit there too. Some of you are on the rise. Public, moving away from old shit. So I see some of you are on the rise, getting some public attention. I do see moving away from old dynamics, ready to move into newness. Let's see what's happened in the recent past. Yeah. You may have been waiting for something to happen, and maybe it was taking too long, so you've retreated your energy. I feel the focal point right now is you could be going back and forth about a particular relationship or a particular situation that you might be feeling a little bit defensive about. Let's see. Hold on. Move these cards around. Okay, so I see a bunch of different things here. I feel like there's certain things that you maybe there's kind of a theme of like a shift in perspective, but more reframing the way that you see things. There's a reframing in the way that you see things. I feel like in the reframing, there's more optimism there than there has been in the past. I feel like you've taken some time, you may have recently taken some time, pulled away from other people, relationships, or situations to really figure out what it is that you want for yourself and for your future, because it's like you realize that there are certain things that you want out of life, and maybe in the past you hadn't made any very clear decisions about how to go about getting it, or what it truly was that you wanted. And I feel like you've taken that time to really, go inside, ask those questions. What makes you happy? What's true for you? What makes your heart pound? You could also be really reflecting on the relationships in your life, the people that you've invested energy into, really looking at where there may have been imbalances in your life, maybe seeking to restore balance if balance has not been there. Now, there are new energies trying to come towards you. There's I got two things here. So one, I have an energy of either a new opportunity, something that could lead to long-term stability, finances, think money. There's new opportunities. You might be a little bit resistant to, almost like resistant to change, maybe. Okay, I hope you did not hear my stomach growling. I have not eaten all day. I don't know. It kind of feels like resistance to change. May not apply for everybody, okay? But there's this new opportunity that may be presenting, or it's about, it's like a new opportunity to learn things, or a new way of doing it. New way of doing it. Strategizing. New way of doing it. That's a thing. New way of doing it. New way of doing it. New way of doing it. Strategizing. Maybe you've done it in the past and it didn't work because maybe you hadn't planned properly. Maybe that's it. Very hopeful about, outcomes. I like the fact that the star card is the last card out, because this is about, the star card is about destined and fated events. This is wishing upon a star. The wish is granted. It might not look like what you anticipated to look like, but you still get what you want. Overall, the goal is to get what you want. How you get it and what it looks like, we don't care. The goal is to get the, to get the gold at the end, the rainbow. I think the core matter here is there's a reflection, or there's you're reevaluating the connections in your life. You're reevaluating the connections in your life. You're reevaluating the people that you give your time and energy to. Very closed off to anything that you feel is not good for you. We like it. Boundaries are good. Okay, I like it. Overcoming conflict and drama. If you've been experiencing some conflict and drama, I feel as though you're waiting for the restoration of harmony into your life. You may also, again, we're going back to reevaluating your personal truths. You may also be spending some time reevaluating your moral compass, looking at the way that you've done things historically, or the way that it's always been done, and really focusing on what is your personal truth, what works for you, and what makes sense for you, right? Because you literally have everything you need to create the life that you want. There may be some discord, or there may have been some discord within a situation in the past, within a relationship, but I feel like you're coming from a space of not wanting conflict, and there's a strong focus on maintaining harmony within your life. Now, what's clarifying the Seven of Wands is the Tower, which I think is kind of interesting, because this Tower does not feel... Oh. I was going to say the Tower didn't feel catastrophic, but it kind of does. Now that I laid these other cards out, this looks like there's a change in direction. There's conflict, but you're standing your ground. You're very determined to stand your ground. And I think even in that standing your ground, because it's almost like you're standing your ground, but you're not combative about it. You're just being like, I say what I say it. And whatever you say, the saying of the said, whatever you say or whatever you do, whatever you choose, it creates conflict. It does create some conflict. Or there is an argument, or there is some discord within a relationship, or within a foundational relationship. But the Tower is course correction. The Tower is wiping out anything that wasn't built on solid ground to begin with. So yes, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, Judgment. There were some lies, some heartbreak, some deceit. And and it caused separation. Judgment is, in fact, about making a final judgment call. This also is about, you know, a shift in consciousness and awareness. This is a, you know, this also can talk about reconciliation. A reconciliation and reunion are two different things. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to get back together. That doesn't mean that you have to get back together. Reconciliation is literally airing out all your shit, putting it on the table, you know, hashing out your differences, saying what you got to say in order to get the closure that you need. You can fist bump and walk the hell away and be done with it. Unless you choose to reunite, if that's what's on the table. You know, like I said, this is different for everybody. It won't apply for everybody. Because the Judgment card also does talk about the resurrection of something that you may have once thought of as dead. So maybe this is somebody coming back around, you know, because yes, there were lies and deceit in the past. And, you know, now maybe they got a hand of, or they got a taste of their karma, or somebody got a taste of some karma. And, you know, yeah. Somebody got a taste of their karma. Got a taste of some karma. I see retreated energy and somebody cutting out things that no longer serve. Boundaries are erected, yes. And there is a new opportunity here. Once you move away from all the drama and the conflict of the past, you overcome that. I like it. Okay. So there's been some severe imbalance here, and I feel like you may have been overgiving. Yeah, you may have been overgiving at one point, and I feel like maybe you decide to retreat your energy. You stop putting in energy to a situation, and that is what causes the tower. You may have been in a space of like, do I stay or do I go? I'm not sure what to do. And you make a decision to stop putting energy because it was giving you so much conflict, like it was making you feel some kind of way. So you stop putting energy into it. You stop putting action towards it and you stop putting action and energy into a situation and turn that energy back onto yourself because there was severe imbalance. So this is you focusing on yourself, building your own, focusing on your own self-mastery, really nurturing yourself, really spending some time focusing on, rebuilding your own foundation, solidifying all of that, right? All right, let's look at what's coming in the near future. Yeah, I feel like you take some time to cut out any of, like, you see the truth of the matter, so you cut out anything that's no longer fulfilling, no longer worth your time and energy. Yeah, so there's some disappointment here in the way things have turned out. There may have been some, hurt feelings. There's some deep regret here for this tower. However, it was called for justice. It was fair. It was karma. Moving away from the drama and conflict of the past. There may have been, you may be, I feel like there is a level of self-sabotage. You could be like telling yourself like you're not good enough, or you're, yeah, it's like it's moving away from all of the old feelings from the past, the things that made you feel hurt, right? Stop playing the game in your head because it kind of feels of like it reeks of unworthiness. Feeling the feelings of not being worthy. And the thing is that Whatever has transpired within the situation, definitely karmic in nature. Yeah, needing to overcome. This is, you've either been dealing with somebody who had a lot of pride. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. You might have been dealing with somebody who had a lot of pride. Let's see. Let's talk about the zodiac. So I hadn't even thought about that. Let's see. We've got Sag is present, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Libra. So I don't know. I feel like the main section, like the main issue here, I feel like some of you may feel like you don't deserve love. That's not true. That's not true if that's how you feel. That's not true. And it's a false narrative that you tell yourself. You're playing that over and over in your head. And here's the thing. This 10 of Wands, it breeds 5 of Swords resentment. And 5 of Swords is about, you know, petty arguments, conflict, and whatnot, right? But the thing is that when you're in this 10 of Wands energy, this is people pleasing. This is over giving, not having, you know, strong enough boundaries to be able to say no to certain things when, you know, you're just incapable of doing it. Like you don't have any more room on your plate. And the thing is that when you're giving, and you realize that the people that you're giving to are not giving back to you the same way, you start to feel resentment. And then, here's the kicker. You start to feel resentment. But then, you're looking at all the things that you do for other people, and you're like, well, damn, you know, they're not doing that for me. And then you start to get mad, and then you get ballsy, and you're like, oh, you decide I'm going to tell them how I feel, right? And then you go to them, and you're like, well, I've been doing this and this and this and this and this, and then they look shocked because they're like, well, I never asked you to do that. Now you got an attitude. Now you got an attitude because they're like, what? I never asked you to do that. Like, shit, you mad for what? But the thing is that while you're pointing your finger at other people talking about, you did, look at where the other fingers are pointing. And take responsibility for creating the situation and making it what it is. Because without your participation, the shit wouldn't even be happening, right? So the thing is that you have to be really aware of your role within your own life and making the situation and making circumstances the way that they are. What responsibility do you hold in creating exactly what it is that you got? So the fact that I had to learn the hard way that I was constantly setting my life on fire in major ways, repeatedly. That was a hard lesson for me. And the thing is, not having boundaries, not having firm enough boundaries will leave you feeling like this all the time. And I don't want to, it's not like I'm not putting blame on you or saying like it's your fault. It's not your fault, because there's nothing wrong with you being a giver. There's nothing wrong with that. Knowing when to give, how to give, and when to stop is the problem. And learning how to overcome that, because why are you doing it? And another thing with the exhausting the why is like, why are you doing it? Are you doing it in hopes that people are doing, you know, are thinking of your kindness and like, oh, I'm going to reciprocate? Are you doing it in hopes that somebody's going to reciprocate? Or are you doing it out of the kindness of your heart because you're genuinely wanting to do for somebody? You know, the motivation and intent means everything. All right, let's see. What else we got? feel like whatever you've been working on for a really long time is going to result in some major celebration. Good times. We like it. You might be having some anxieties about it, but don't worry about it. Victory and success. I like Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yeah. There's movement here, movement in a new direction despite maybe not knowing where you're going and overcoming your fears. Overcoming your fears of putting down certain burdens in order to pick up other things, not other burdens, but other things. What else do I see here? Yeah, I see big things coming. If you don't feel like you're deserving of it, don't do that to yourself. Because everything that's coming towards you, it's a good thing and it's going to be blessed. We like it. Let me grab a couple of these. Damn. First card out, I ain't really had to, and it came straight from the middle. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you'll know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. And that star card is literally destined and fated events. This is you wishing upon a star. The wish is granted. You do get what you want. It doesn't necessarily look like what you anticipated to. But no matter what, you still get what you want. Sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of those vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. This has got to be one of my favorite cards out of this whole deck. Savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. That's this. Telling yourself you don't deserve it. Just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. And then I've got 7 of the Auntie on deck cards. Which way are you going? Fork in the road. Time to decide. Believe that you are worthy. Be open to receive. It's a whole theme here. You can't be everything to everybody. Self-sacrifice. Stop over giving. I can't make this up. Check your circle. Backstabber. Sometimes we call them friends. My eyes immediately went up to this 7 of Swords. Watch your circle. What do you want? Set intentions. Toxic patterns, gaslighting, codependency, manipulation, and love bombing. These are control tactics. So you may have been engaged or dealing with somebody who did this, or you yourself have been engaged in this behavior. And step into your power. You're the bomb. Absolutely, you are. All right, my loves, that concludes the reading. Thank you so much for your time and energy. This is an awesome energy exchange. I love the community here, even though I'm trying to get on here a little bit more regularly. We'll see what happens. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that we can circulate the messages more frequently and more often and get them out to more people. Anywho, thank you so much for being here. I love that all of my followers have really helped get me to where I am right now. Like every single one of you that watches the video or comments on a video or, you know, retweet something that I tweet, like all of that means something to me. And it is, the hell is that? Damn UPS truck. Anyway, it's huge for me, and I appreciate all of the support that I've gotten up to this point. And I can't wait to see what the rest of 2021 has to bring. Hope to see you guys soon. Till next time.